Hey guys.
If you're doing the voice audio, you can't really hear, so I'm just gonna let you know by this way. Override, I guess you want to call it. But what we are doing right now, we just caught a swarm trap, not a swarm trap. We bought a nuke, and what we are doing is bringing over the nuke and putting it into the correct boxes. But right now, we're going through the boxes that we have to find the best frames to use into the hive, and that's what we're doing right now.
Here we go.
Wish us luck, guys.
Okay, we're using this smoke right now to figure out how the bees are, because we're not exactly sure if they're a nice hive or an angry hive, since this is the first time ever getting these bees, and from this person that we got it from locally. You don't really see that many bees right now, but that could be because of the smoke. We're still new, so we're a little on the slow side, being a little cautious. Okay. The first frame that we pick up, there is really not much on it. It's they pulled it out a little bit, but there's really not much drone comb on it at all. But on the back side, there's larva on it. I'm gonna show it to you in a second, but you can't really tell. So yeah, I'll show you what I mean.
Okay, guys. I don't know if you can see, but there are larvae in there. It's a whole bunch of larvae, so which is good. And there's bee bread.
Yeah, there's
And
free
nectar
bread,
now.
some larva, a little nectar. But look at this frame. This one has a lot of capped larva. So we should have a big return of bees. So that's good. That's really good. So we should have good bees in there. But this is our first time buying a nuke, so I'm not sure if this is less than it usually is, or I got in that one frame, if it should have been more pulled out on the one side.
Yeah.
So if you know if that's how a normal nuke is, let me know, because I'm not exactly sure. Like I said, it's our first nuke having it, buying it.
Take off some of this stuff on here.
Sorry about the trucks, guys. It's a little loud.
Not yet.
Oof. We have our one road is kind of busy, so excuse the cars. Okay, but guess what we see on this hive, guys? On this frame, I mean. And you'll be able to see her. I believe it's this frame. But there's definitely a lot more bees on here. Which is good. I feel like we should have had more bees with the nuke, though. I feel like there's a lot less bees than there should be. I think that's a motorcycle that's going by. Like I said, our yard is so loud, our road.
Oh, there's eggs. This whole side's covered in eggs.
So we do have eggs, guys. And she is laying, which is good. But I believe I see the queen. Okay, maybe it's not this frame. But then it'll be the next frame. But so we do have a laying queen, so that's good. Yay!
Except for that one that's not drawn out all the way, which is where I expected to find it.
But yeah, we were expected the first frame to have drawn out corn. Okay, so we're right now on the second frame from the end, and we have a queen. And she's not marked. The people when we got it from told her that they marked the queen blue. There's no blue anywhere on this queen, so I have no idea why. Did the bees take the blue off of her? Or the guy was mistaken, maybe he gave us a wrong nuke, or he just thought it was. I have no idea why it's not blue though, but I'll show you, and you should be able to see it in a second.
Okay, guys. Do you see the queen? I'll show it to you on the camera. I'll probably circle it. But this was supposed to be marked, the guy said, but it's not marked of a queen. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna bring this back. She's on bottom.
I was a little disappointed that she was not marked.
You have to be on the bottom.
Especially since the guy told us she was marked blue. But I didn't contact her. Or contact the guy.
Okay.
Because we bought our own markers and queen excluder. Well, not queen excluder, but we just bought markers for the queens to mark them. So that's what we bought new this year. Don't you love my roosters? And I'm right now. I'm talking about thinking if the queen or the hive before it swarmed or whatnot before he gave it to us, but I don't think it is. But yeah, so we're looking still. I think we're at the last frame. And we do actually 8-frame hives instead of 10-frame hives.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is another frame of food.
So that is a frame of food, so
Yeah,
that's good. But as of right now, they're actually bees are getting a lot of pollen right now.
This is an open frame she should be laying on.
Put it right next door.
But yeah, so that's an open frame. We think that the queen should be laying on it, but we'll find out. But we also gave her some new places to lay too. Since it's a fine frame, we added 4 more frames to it that we already had, which is good. But yeah, so right now we're getting this up. Okay, so right now we're just gonna close it up and then I'll show you what's gonna happen next.
Okay.
We're getting it all situated.
Even first.
Okay, he's dumping in the bees, but something happens that is really weird. He dumps it,
Ooh, that water?
and water's coming out. and we have no idea how the water got in there. We were very confused because when you looked in there, there was no water at all.
Yeah, apparently
It's
the
coming from
car's
the
full.
side, so I have no idea why this happened or anything like that. It's kind of freaky.
Hopefully we didn't just pour the clean.
Let me know
I
if
know.
you think you know why it was filled,
Or is it food?
or if it was feed, but we think it was water. So
And
I have no idea how that happened at all. Okay, so let's get back to it's so crazy. I have no idea what happened.
We are gonna go check the swarm hive.
Storm
So, yeah.
trap, I mean.
And I'm probably really close to the camera.
No, not really.
I can't get my gloves off. Okay, so this is our swarm box. And
Hive.
before we take it down, we're
Storm
gonna.
trap, I mean.
John said he's gonna open it, which I think is a stupid idea, opening it up from up there. But he's gonna do it to see if it's if it's a hive. If it's not a hive, then he's just not gonna take it down.
Guys will be guys.
So, hopefully.
I wonder, did we catch one? Do. I don't know.
I feel like it is a hive.
I might be right, or I might be wrong. Let's see.
We have a hive?
Yeah.
Okay, we got a swarm.
Yeah, I was right. We got a swarm.
Is it a lot?
At least 2 frames worth of bees.
Cool. So, and yeah.
I can't talk because I'm so happy.
So he's gonna try and take that down off the ladder.
Yeah. Guess what's about to happen.
Did it break?
The bungee cord broke.
So, yeah.
Now he's gonna take it off the tree with no bungee cord and just.
All right, can you?
Yeah.
Without having the lid or anything fall?
Yeah.
Spray you.
Yeah.
So we did catch a swarm. He said there's like 2 frames full of bees.
So happy, I'm so happy, I'm so happy.
Too many bees in there.
He thinks it's too many bees for Robin or
It's
anything.
a hive. It's a swarm trap. Swarm. We caught a swarm.
Be careful, my love.
Oh, so sweet. Nah. Look at the macho man.
I know. I'm gonna put this back.
But I am extremely happy, guys. You have no idea. We almost caught a swarm last year, but we got the bees instead. But we caught a swarm this year. Look at the pretty view. Just wish that one neighbor wasn't as close.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Excuse my language.
Sorry, John.
Look at all the.
And you can grab from the ring and place it on the table.
This is my first time using a tripod doing this,
So you don't
so I think the next time I definitely have to move it a little bit closer to be able to show it. And I'm going to be videotaping on Saturday or Sunday, which is a little bit over a week of checking it. Look how happy I am. Oh my goodness.
I want to make sure I'm pretty sure I'm recording.
I am. I'm not going to delete this because,
Yep, I'm
it's
recording.
funny. Okay, so now we're
So, I'll lock them up.
smoking them to see, because again, this is a swarm, so we don't know the temperament of the bees. So we have to make sure that we are a little bit more cautious as well.
Yeah. They're definitely staying here. There's too many bees.
And that one was nothing. We had nothing on that one. So we are also putting some frames that have it. But right now, what frame we're putting in there, it actually has a strip of wax on top, which hopefully will give them a place to
Yeah, I
grow.
didn't know how much.
There's a little kind of thing of bees on there, hanging down. That's a little bit of new comb.
That is brand new.
Ooh.
Yeah, that right there, they're on there, is brand new comb. I believe you see some eggs in there. If not, it's on the next one that you'll see. But they're building comb right here.
She could be in that cluster.
Um,
That's fresh comb.
however, we did not actually see a queen in this box as we went through it. However, there are eggs in there. Sorry about the trucks. It's noisy, I know. But yeah, here's the next frame. This is actually comb we got from one of the previous
Oh, honey again. Busy.
hives that died. It kind of broke off, so we put it in here. We used some rubber bands. They were putting honey in there, so that is good. But right now, I'm not sure if we've seen any eggs yet. But that has a lot more bees on it. So we definitely caught a swarm. Let's see. It's gonna smoke a little bit more. You can't see it, but there are a lot of bees flying around our heads. So, and like I said, we weren't sure if they were gentle bees or mean killer bees. Let's see. See, that's, I believe, all new comb as well. And I believe we have eggs here. But we don't see the eggs right now. He's actually going to go back in them in a little bit.
We caught a hive, guys. But this is a lot
A
more
swarm.
bees than
I always say we caught a hive,
regulars.
but we caught a swarm. I have to learn. I don't think before I talk when I'm recording. But even when I'm not recording, I don't either. So right now we're looking in the box to see if there's any, if the queen is down there. Because there's a few down in underneath.
One frame that's full has got honey on it. It looks like it's all honey. But the other
So,
frames aren't stable enough.
like right now he's going to go look again.
Unless they were making it for the queen.
Like, because right now we don't see any queens or actually eggs at the moment. But he's about to see some eggs.
There's eggs on this side.
See, we found some eggs. So the queen should be on there laying, but we didn't see her. So we're not sure if she was like a virgin, like went to go get mated again because she needed more eggs, or we just missed her.
Okay,
So we are actually later on in the video at the end, we are gonna put that.
So we didn't see the queen, but there are new eggs in there.
So yay!
Very early eggs.
So even if there isn't a queen, something happens, they'll make a
Awesome, we have 2 hives now.
queen. Raise the roof, yo!
This stuff in there, and hopefully.
So that's what we're doing right now. We're just looking, making it all go together.
And these bees don't seem to be mean either.
Nope, the bees seem to be nice. So now we are gonna show you. We're just putting it all together right now.
Now you have lots of frames.
Look at my hubby just talking to the bees. But yeah, so right now we are doing that, and we're gonna just put it together, and then at the end we put this hive back over where we caught the swarm trap. This is during the day and everything. We don't want
How are we gonna empty these?
the bees to go everywhere.
So yeah, this one, the swarm is definitely a brand new swarm because there's no cap brood, but there's eggs in there, so they're new. So I'm like, yay! So now to recap, last winter we started off with 3 hives. We then, during the end of winter, 1 hive died, so we had 2, and then the last 2 just died off. So we had none. We just bought this hive. We did a nuke and a nuke we bought. And then we also have, we call it our first swarm this year, guys.
Which is probably from our original.
He thinks it could be from our original hive last year, that swarm.
Well, this might be a virgin swarm because it's not that big.
But I don't know. So, yay! Watch your face. Ooh, only 1 or 2 came out. So yeah, this is happiness. Anyway, we didn't see the queen in this hive, but there is eggs, so we know there's a laying queen. So that's good. And right now the area here is really big on blueberries. They already started, but hopefully they're not finished. I don't think they are finished yet, but so that's good. Anyway, hit like if you like, subscribe if you want to see more. I hope you do. Until next time, peace out. Love you all. Bye bye. That is where the hive was, and we changed over here and we put it over here. So they were in that box. Now we put them in this box, and we put it down there so the bees up there can figure out where their stuff is.